Oh, what was that? Hey guys, it's Vicky. He can never figure out the squeaker on that toy. And suddenly right now, he just did. Hello, beautiful friends of the internet. Welcome back. In this week's video, I've got a little bit of a haul slash makeup review of a new makeup brand that I've just discovered, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty madly in love with them. The brand is Remi Rose, and you may be asking, Vicky, why do you love them so much? You probably aren't, but I'll tell you anyways. One, they're affordable. I found these babies at the 99-cent store. They are a budget brand, which I believe retails only there at the 99-cent store and at the Dollar Tree. And what's the other reason? Oh yeah, they're cruelty-free, which I'm all about. And they have the cutest vintage slash retro inspired packaging, which, hello, we're all about that right here. What was the last thing? Oh yeah, their quality is really good, which is obviously very important. So yeah, they're a discount store, budget brand, but that does not mean that they are necessarily budget brand quality. What absolutely attracted me at first was the stunning packaging. It has the cute little logo with a rose on it, and it has this like turquoise, bluish packaging with the pinup kind of. I would call her pinup. Yeah, she kind of looks pinup. The pinup girl up on here. So at first it was a little bit weird because, you know, it's a dollar brand and you never really know what you're gonna get in terms of makeup when you're shopping for makeup at a dollar store. So I bought a couple of things like a lipstick, the matte lipstick, and the eyeshadow. And once I tried them, let me tell you, I was super impressed and I had to go back and get more because these babies are amazing. So I'm gonna walk you through some of the stuff that I picked up. The first and foremost was their everlasting liquid lipsticks. Let me tell you, these babies are amazing. I personally love liquid lipsticks. They're my favorite type of lipstick to wear, and these just do the job darn right. So I picked up 3 colors. The only colors that they had, unfortunately, they didn't have any reds, which I like, but they were out of them. But the stuff I picked out was still really good. So I got the color Christini, which is what I'm actually wearing right now, which is like a pinkish brick color. Yeah. And then I also picked up the color Lindsay, which is a more mauve toned color, very light, which I surprisingly loved as well, because these type of light mauvish, brownish, light brown colors don't always look, with a like hue of pink, don't always look really good on me. They kind of sometimes make me look dead or a little bit weird, but this one looks really pretty and I liked it a lot. And then I picked up the color Jasmine. Oh, and fun fact, all of their products are named after a girl's name. So yeah. For the liquid lipsticks, in terms of consistency, I would say that they are obviously matte. Like I said, one of the first things that I noticed when trying these on was that they are quick to dry. There's not really a lot of sticking, which is great, and really cheap brands tend to do that. And they are long lasting. That was the one thing that I was looking for before I went back to buy more, was like, do these babies actually last? And let me tell you guys, I've already tried them a few times when going to work and like throughout the day, and they hold on there. They stick for dear life. So the color that I'm actually wearing right now, which is Kristen, I wore that one. I put it on like at 8 a.m. right before I left for work, wore it through lunch, and it was still on till like 12 o'clock. It lasted on through my lunch. I didn't actually reapply it throughout the day at all because I left it at home and I forgot to take it with me. So it did a pretty darn good job. So one of the things about liquid lipsticks, as most of us know, is that they do tend to be pretty drying. These were not any more drying, I would say, than some of the stuff that I've tried. Like I wear a lot of NYX, and these, I would say, are kind of comparable in terms of how they leave your lips feeling afterwards. And in terms, if we're comparing it to like another type of budget brand, which is NYX, I would actually say that these may be a little bit more longer lasting. Like they really hold on there for dear life, as you can see. The only one that I would say that I wasn't super in love with out of these was Jasmine, which is a really dark, deep purple. Like it is a very beautiful color, but in terms of consistency, it is a little bit spotty when I put it on, at least by itself. Using a pencil before it under actually helps and makes it like, I don't know if it gives it something to grab onto, and that's why, but yeah, I would not wear this one by itself because, I don't know if it's because it's a dark color and like the formula is not thick enough for this dark color and it looks spotty when you put it on. But I mean, I don't know, Kristen is a pretty dark color. It's the color that I'm wearing right now. And just with like a coat or two, it does the job and it doesn't look spotty at all. So I don't know what's up with that, but I like the color. It's just kind of hard to make it look a little bit more consistent. Wearing it with a lip liner under definitely helps. I think it gives it something to grab onto, so that's my honest review. I also picked up some cream lipsticks. I only picked up these 3, but they had a whole variety of colors. I think they probably had all of the colors that they carry. There must have been like 10 colors or something like that. But anyways, I picked up these colors. I picked up the red, which is called Nicole, and it's this pretty, really super bright red. And then I picked up the color Madison, which is a brownish color with pink. I am really bad at describing colors, but I will just show you images of what they look like. And then I also picked up the color Claire, which is a pink, mauve toned color. Actually, no, I don't know that it's mauve, it's just more like pink. And this one I think is my favorite. I've actually been wanting like a pink lipstick for a while now. In terms of consistency, I would say that they're a little bit sheer if you put just like one layer on at first, but if you like go around your lips like a couple of times, they do a good job, and even better if you put it on with lip liners, of course. The way I'm using these is for my everyday wear, everyday look, and that's what I love about budget brands, that you can wear them every day and not really be it does not really hurt you like if you use them like to go run errands or go to the grocery store. Like I don't always want to wear my $25 Besame Cosmetics, which is not really a lot, but you guys know I'm frugal. But yeah, I don't always want to wear my Besame Cosmetics $25 or like my other super nice $30, $40 lipstick to go run errands. Sometimes you just want to wear something that's really cute but didn't cost you an arm and a leg, and not feel bad about wearing it like all the time. Even for like special occasions, I would find myself wearing these as well, because the colors are really pretty and they did a really, really good job of adding like variety. The next thing that I picked up were the lip liners. I got 3 colors. I got Vivian, which is in a bright red. I got Katie, which is a brown color. And then I got Kenzie, which is a fuchsia pink. And when I opened these babies, I think my reaction was like, when I like swatched it on my hand. Oh my God, guys, the consistency for these is so beautiful. Like I can't even believe that it's a budget brand. The consistency when you're sliding them on is creamy, but obviously they're matte like most lip liners. And they are long lasting as well, which I love. And they pair nicely with the lipsticks. Vivian, which is their red liner, does pair very nicely with Nicole, their cream lipstick. I only picked up 3 because I think they only had 3. People at the store, at least at the store where I was at, were going crazy over these. Like I couldn't look at them without like having people coming up to it and like picking it up. So these were the colors that they had left. They were the only ones that I picked up. So moving on to eyes, another one of their products that took my breath away. I picked up their dual eyeshadow set in the color Alyssa. I'm a sucker for copperish, brownish eyeshadows. So when I saw this one, I had to get it. And when I swatched it, again, it took my breath away, because let me show you guys how freaking pigmented these are. I'm actually wearing them and I can't even believe these things were $1. Did I just smell that? I have no idea why I smelled that, but it doesn't smell like anything, in case you're wondering. The copper is definitely much more pigmented than the green side. I would say that the green side is more like of a shimmer or maybe pressed kind of glitter. It's like a little flaky. I was expecting it to be more pigmented and darker green, but after applying it and combining it, I actually think that this consistency works for the color combination. It just has a nice, like if you're blending them together and doing like a gradient or ombre effect, it works a little bit better. But just wanted to put that out there because I was expecting a darker, more pigmented color, just like the copper when I tried it on, but instead I got like a more shimmer, which is fine. It worked anyways. And again, it was only $1. I do like applying these like anyone, doesn't matter if it's like a high-end brand or a cheap brand. I do like applying these with my finger. I'd rather do that. I just feel like shimmers go on better when you pat them in your eyelid with your finger, and then maybe I'll blend them out with a fluffy brush on the edges, but that's just me. Not everyone's a fan of using their hands when applying makeup, but I like it. And that's why I applied these, and they're just gorgeous. On the subject of eyeshadows, I also picked up their cream eyeshadow sticks. They don't describe them as cream, but they do have a creamy consistency. I picked up the color Poppy and the color Willow. Poppy's actually the same color as Alyssa, the copper color in the duo eyeshadow kit, but that's all right. Now I have two consistencies. I didn't really know that. For some reason, I thought it was more of a pink color when I looked at it in the packaging, but then when I got home and I swatched it, I was like, oh, wow, these are the same thing. But that's all right. It didn't really bother me because again, it was only $1. And then Willow is a gray charcoal eyeshadow color, which is just beautiful. And the way I like to use these is by either applying them to my bottom lash line, which is what I did with what I'm wearing today with Poppy, or applying them to my lid as like a sticky base and then going over it with eyeshadow. The other thing that I got was one of their highlighter duo sets. I got this one, which is the color Grace. They had two of them. I think one of them was like for darker complexions. It was a little bit bronzier. And then they had this one. And it's supposed to be two different colors, but when swatching them, they kind of looked the same. They don't look too different. I think one may be a little bit bronzier, copperish maybe, and one is whiter. If you look at it really closely, but I can't really tell the difference. They're kind of the same thing. So I just blend them together and I apply them. And I am wearing that right now. As you can see, I have a very sparkly nose and that highlighter going on my cheekbones. It feels very smooth. It's not streaky when you apply it. Like, it looks good. I've tried more expensive highlighters that do not look as good as this one. So I'm enjoying it. For the very last thing that I picked up, I didn't really need these, but I was kind of curious. And because again, they were only $1. That's the theme of this video. It was only $1. I picked up these. They come in a set, so it's a 2-pack brush set, and I just wanted to see how they look. So they're synthetic brushes, as they describe in their packaging, create the perfect makeup looks with Remi Rose's outrageously soft brushes. It's true, they are very soft. I tried them out. And it says they are responsibly sourced and cruelty-free. So they're good. Like, I like them a lot. They don't come off. Usually these really cheap ones, like as soon as you go like this, it pops off. Like they break in half. These didn't. At least they haven't yet. So it comes with a medium-sized eyeshadow flat brush and this tiny little precision brush, which I really like. These are great for like applying eyeshadow here or doing like not liquid liner. What's the other liner? Gel liner. It doesn't hurt to have an extra set of these brushes. They can also be really good for applying glitter. You don't always want to use your super expensive brushes on glitter. So yeah. And yeah, that's all that I got. I mean, I say it like I didn't really pick up that many stuff. I got like a whole bag worth of makeup. I only spent $14, $15, whatever it was with tax. And I got a whole bunch of good things. I honestly don't regret it at all. And I would continue to buy things from them. They may not all be perfect. For the most part, you're getting pretty decent, good quality makeup that is cruelty-free. It's funny because it kind of reminded me of a very early e.l.f. When I saw these, and I would love to see them grow. I just love what they're doing. I think they're creative in terms of the colors and the types of products that they're putting out. I can definitely see them getting bigger, like being an e.l.f. or even maybe like a NYX, in terms of budget, cruelty-free, fun brands that have like fun stuff to offer. So I can't wait to see where they go. If you like this video, subscribe if you have not already. I would love to have you back on here. Sending you guys a super big virtual hug wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.